Oh, no! No! You know what's crazy is the fact that after all this time, I mean, it was to be expected, right? But finally getting over 100 videos posted on this channel. And that has been accomplished. We're over 100 videos, so this would be like, I think, 102 now. And yes, I did have videos prior from the past years before doing all this, but again, it was like 2 videos a year, maybe. And then as of recent, now we're, 53, 54 days deep of one post a day. And like I had went back and looked at every time I post one of these videos, I've never went and rewatched it. I did one final watch through at, when I thought I was done editing the video. And I would post, and the only time I'd ever go back to that video on the channel is if somebody had commented. So I wanted to, respond to the comment, obviously, but I don't necessarily need to watch the video in order to do that. So last couple of days, I have been, since Monday, yeah, last couple of days, I have been going back to, like the first video and some videos leading up to now. And I like, it's crazy to be able to see your growth, and like you're watching yourself, and like you cringe at it and you're like, damn, I could have went without that. I could have definitely went without that. And you can realize, because you don't, sometimes you do realize it in the moment, but it's hard to analyze and not do. And yeah, I've definitely picked up on, like, the things that I could have went without, or the things that I should have focused on not putting in the video, or just simply not do myself. And yeah, honestly, it's crazy. So uh, but yeah, like, have you guys noticed things that I should be doing better? Have you guys noticed like improvements? You know, witnessing my journey, in question is what I'm getting at. But I would also like to ask, like, have you witnessed any growth in your journey in the last, couple months? And if so, like, what has it been? And what are you focused on improving now? Me, however, my main focus at the moment, going into the next, you know, future videos, is really working on the rambling, the tangents, the just flying out the mouth and not really talking about anything that, I mean, like, it'll inherently go about it, but it's just like unnecessary information. So yeah, that's my main focus right now. That I feel like that's been my biggest problem, for how I approach videos. For the video itself, I've been struggling with, yes, keeping some, talking, like some engagement like this right now still on the channel, but shortening it or debating if I should still keep it, you know. Definitely shorten it. Definitely shorten it. Not even a question. But, and then it goes to editing, right? I feel like I struggle with, either not really editing too much, and which I'm okay with, making sure that sound is good, that colors are, the best to my capabilities anyway, and it just looks nice to me. But as far as like the edits, like little pop-ups and transitions and stuff like that, I don't really have a means for it, but I feel like I lack it. And I feel like that's what people still look for is, really catchy, trendy edits. So yeah. But I'm gonna get back to work. If you guys haven't gathered already, I'm a manager of a vape shop here in Washington. And yeah, I'll see y'all again here soon. So I gotta go do the bank run for work real quick. I gotta go get us some change, break down some big bills. You know what I'm talking about? But anyways, what I'm really kind of just like, I went back inside to grab my camera is because, bro, this mango passion tea has had me in a chokehold for the last like 2.5, almost 3 weeks. And then we got the little lychee jellies in there. You know what I'm talking about? Little bits of passion fruit seeds or what have you. And then it's like a mix of black and green tea. Bro, this has been life as of late. It's delicious. I started off just getting like the 16 ounce. But it just didn't cut it. You know what I mean? That lychee, I tell you. It wasn't enough. 16 wasn't enough. We had to go to 24. 32, I might have a problem. We haven't gotten there yet, so I'm minding my P's and Q's right now. But man, I tell you, then you get that small, light, little, subtle crunch from the seed. Oof. Oh, no! No! I done spilt it on me. I spilt it. I spilt some drops. It'll come out, hopefully. But yeah, I should probably head to the bank. You know what I mean? Oh, it's so good. I don't want to set it down. I have a problem. There's a legit problem here. So when it comes to drinks, are you more of like a sipper? You can, set it down and come back to it here in a few minutes? Or are you more of like a, this is not lasting 5 minutes? I'll be lucky if this lasts 5 minutes. I have an issue of not chugging it, and that just goes to any of my drinks, any type of beverage, like even coffee. So I made it to the bank. I told you guys, it's becoming a problem. I have an issue. If I'm being 100% honest, if you haven't been able to tell with, what we just seen in the last couple clips or in the last couple videos specifically, especially the dance video, I've been struggling. Like, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't struggling, is what I meant to say. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if I am going through a creative block or if it's because I have went from not posting like at all ever to posting every day for the last 53 days. and I am burning myself out, right? Which is a terrible place to be. Either one, creative block or just getting burnt out. Those are terrible places to be, and it sucks. But like aside from that, I have been struggling with, like I know what I want to achieve by doing YouTube, like creating content and putting it on YouTube. I know what I'm wanting to create or accomplish, right? I want to become a successful YouTuber in a sense of, you know, building a community. Yeah, of course, gaining financial stability by, doing what I like to do, but in the, light of all that, it's more of I have an urge to create and put things out and just, express what I like, who I am, and what I do on YouTube. And yeah, would it be nice to get paid doing that? Absolutely. Who would say no to that? You know what I mean? But we're not there. That we'll cross that bridge when we get there, you know what I mean? But with this whole time of posting consistently like I've been doing, and going back and kind of looking at the videos like I had, stated, yes, we had some good ones, we had some not good ones. You know what I mean? And I've learned a lot through the experience of doing so. I only could have learned what I've learned and know what I know now if I were to show up and actually stick to what I said I was going to do, which was post every day for the remainder of last year. And I've stuck to it, up until this point. And I don't want to stop, but I just am at a point where I'm struggling right now. We've reached over 100 videos. I am still a big believer. Like I'm 100% believe. I 100% believe that the numbers do not define who you are or what you have to offer in any way, shape, or form. Right? But with doing these videos and being consistent, I've seen the growth of, at least one subscriber a day for the last almost 2 months. And now, like, when you see that, right, you don't really, like, I wasn't getting caught up in just like watching it grow, right? But you notice it. You post it, boom, you get a notification. Ah, look, it's right there next to my username. 300 subscribers. And I've been stuck at 300 subscribers for the last 2-3 days now. And it's like, honestly, like, yeah, 300 subscribers, not a big deal, right? But I started at 216. That's a dub for me. I'm taking all small dubs. But when you see that number stop after a slow increase over time, you're like, what is this? Why is this happening? I don't like this. What's going on? Ha! And that right there has already set the self-doubt and the insecurities to what it is I'm doing. And it's having me question, like, am I doing too much? Am I doing not enough? Am I doing both of those by, doing too much in the sense of putting too much, like, variations of content, dancing, rants, motivational, things that I'm trying to say, cooking, like, is this too much? And with each one of those videos, am I doing not enough by not honing in on the actual subject? Am I, not editing good enough? Is stuff like that. So like now I'm in this, like, trying to juggle and balance and figure out what is what and right from wrong. And this whole, I'm not gonna lie, this whole process sucks. And I get it's a part of the journey, but when you're in it, it sucks. You know what I'm saying? And that 300, the number 300 right there is like looking at me in the face, and it's just like waving, and then it goes, not yet.
It's like when you're in a video game and you come across a spot in the video game, and it's the only access into the next area, next level, next part of the map of the game you're playing. But it's locked. And it's like, or the little text bubble shows up and says, you haven't gained enough experience to access this part of the map to move on to the next level, right? And it's like, what do I do? How do I do that? What do I got to do? You know, or like, did I not gain enough experience, or have I not shed what's completely unnecessary to move on yet? You know, does that make sense? Like, I haven't let go and shed off, like, you know, the things I don't need to do anymore in order to access the next part. Is it, again, have I not gained enough knowledge or experience to get past this, you know, hurdle or this obstacle in my path? So this whole thing kind of sucks. And I am identifying these problems. I just don't know what I should be doing in this, in light of finding a solution. So with all that being said, I again am not sure if not having a niche or a theme on my channel is, again, hurting what I'm trying to accomplish. So I'm going to focus, I'm going to try and figure that part out. Maybe, you know, kind of tone it back on the randomness of my videos. I don't know, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Do you guys like the, you know, I've only done one cooking video, but would you guys like to see more of that? I've done dance videos in the past. I do dance videos on Instagram. I just posted a dance video. Did you guys enjoy that? Are you guys interested in seeing more of that? Would you guys prefer me to kind of shut the fuck up? You know? Like, not talk so much? Your boy's struggling. You know what I mean? Like, I'm out here struggling. And I get that we all are. We struggle in our own right with our own things. I get that. We all have our own things going on. I'm just, you know, I'm out here trying to figure out my solutions. So, yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for, you know, tapping in. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. So, remember to keep your friends close. Keep your demon closer. And if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, like, and please leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.